Hey guys, welcome back to Candy Beauty. So today we're going to be taking a look at two newer fragrances from the Gucci Guilty line. This is the Gucci Guilty Absolu De Parfum pour Homme and the Gucci Guilty Absolu De Parfum pour Femme. Now these have been out for a little while, but they recently just came to like retail. So you can get these, I think, at like Macy's, Sephora, Ulta now. There is the Pour Femme and the Pour Homme. And I honestly looked at the notes and I wanted to try them both out. So anyways, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos. Yes, I know we used to do a lot of makeup. We still do a lot of makeup and that is my expertise. However, I have always been a fragrance like lover and collector for years. And unfortunately, backstory, I had to put that to the side because of my health issues, and finally I'm able to actually like smell perfumes again and buy new perfumes and utilize them. I basically had to put all that to the side for years because of all my inflammation and stuff, and thank God things have gotten somewhat, like, knock on wood. I still have my trials and tribulations. I still have my months that go by that are really bad, and that's why sometimes you guys don't hear from me, and it's just a part of living with AID and some of the things that, you know, it is what it is. So that's my backstory, because I know a lot of you guys are like, where's the makeup, where's the makeup? I know, I get it, we're doing makeup too, but I also want to share my love of fragrance with you guys, and I've been going to all sorts of like niche stores and really just diving really deep into that. I just feel like fragrance helps so much with my mood, my feeling, my day. It's just something that you can do in 1 second, you know, whereas makeup, it's a process, it's artwork, and it's therapeutic in its own right. But fragrance, literally, it takes one spray, it's done, and you're like in a better place for the day. So anyways, who else doesn't feel the same, right? Like, am I the only one? So yeah, I used to be that person though that had to like get fragrance that didn't smell like anything, like the fragrance that was like not fragrance because of everything going on. But yeah, so that's my backstory. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos. Like I said, we are doing lots of fragrance now, bath and body, always makeup, shop with me, you name it's right here. And I would love to have you join the fam. So let's get into the notes and prices on these. You can, I think, get these both at Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, I believe. I'm not sure about Nordstrom. Definitely Ulta and definitely Sephora. So this does retail for $195, the Guilty Absolu Pour Homme, and it is a 2.0. It is a 2-ounce size, and it says it's for men that it unites fruity facets of orange flower absolute with a rum accord and red chili pepper. The fragrance family is ambery. The top notes are orange flower absolute. The middle notes are rum accord, and the base is a red chili pepper accord. Woody and ambery scent, housed in a clear glass bottle with interlocking Guilty monogram. Yeah. All right, so let's give her a test. Okay, the nose behind this one is, the perfumer is Alberto Morelis. Okay, so it says the top notes are rum, almond, orange blossom, bergamot. Middle notes, tonka, red chili pepper, labdanum, neroli. Base notes of benzoin, vanilla, leather. Okay. I'm getting leather. I really am getting leather. Which is interesting because in the store, I did not smell the leather for some reason, and I don't know why that is. Yeah, I don't know. There is something very good about this. I just wish that the leather wasn't in there, but I think a lot of guys would like this. I feel like it's kind of like a floor man, if that makes sense. Like, it's a very masculine selling scent. Well, I take that back. It's a very unisex because a lot of women do enjoy and appreciate the fragrance of leather, and the orange blossom, the tonka, the benzoin, all of those things bring a very sweetness to it, When I sprayed this in store, I did not get the leather. Now when I spray this at home, I get more of the leather, which I'm kind of over. I went through my leather phase. Tom Ford or ombre leather, have it on Tuscan leather I like, but I've gone there, I've done that. I'm kind of over the leather in fragrances now. But if you like leather, then you're gonna like this. It's a very sweet, sophisticated, beautiful fragrance. And I feel like on a lot of men, it would definitely smell very nice. I think on a lot of females, it would smell very nice. Do I think it's worth the $195 price tag? I mean, I think it is good for a designer, but I think the leather just pulls it away from me. However, though, if you like a leather fragrance, you're gonna like this. All right, moving on. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but I really liked the bottles. Like it's more transparent and then it kind of darkens. I really, really liked that for both of them, but the green one I think is definitely prettier. All right, moving on to the Parfum now. The Parfum is a little bit less. I'm not sure why it is. That is, it's only $187 and it is also 2 ounces. It says opulent yet untamed Gucci Guilty Absolu De Parfum for women is an ambery floral scent blossoming with a wisteria accord, coffee amaretto, and tonka bean. Top notes are wisteria accord, middle notes are coffee amaretto accord, and base notes are tonka bean absolute. The amaretto, the tonka bean, and the coffee is what got me on this one. I was like, yes, yes, and more yes. On Fragrantica, the top notes are bitter almond, mandara, bergamot, wisteria, patchouli rose, amaretto, coffee, tonka, vanilla. So a little bit different. Anyways, I'm hoping that this is like, you guys know I'm big into orange, but I like gourmands, so I'm hoping. Oh yeah. This smells like a cherry, like almond pastry. Something, cherry is not a note, but for some reason I'm getting cherry out of this. Maybe it's the amaretto. This smells like vanilla rum. Like vanilla rum and Coke almost. But then it does on the dry down have that coffee. Wow. This is really nice. This is like if you, instead of root beer float, like a coffee float. Like Coca-Cola, coffee, ice cream. I'm getting cherry. For some reason, I'm getting cherry on this. I don't know why that is. This is really beautiful. I really like this one a lot. You have to be, though, you have to like a sweet, boozy fragrance. It's not even that boozy. Honestly, it just comes across as very like a sweet cherry tonka. This is really good. Yeah, this is really good. I have so much other stuff on right now, but I do want to put this on, but I'm not going to. You, in the beginning, you really get that coffee bean, and it's like a sweet coffee bean. Oh, this might be like one of my favorite coffee fragrances, honestly. This is so good. Okay, it is. I am putting it on me. This is so good. This is not, okay. First of all, this is not like anything else out there. This is not like anything else out there. Again, though, you have to like sweet. You have to like that like amaretto. Again, I get like kind of like a coca, like a spritziness from it. A sweet amaretto Coke. mixed with like a coffee float, like coffee and ice cream amaretto float. That's kind of like amaretto, yeah, Coke. It's really, really beautiful, and it's not like anything I've smelled before, and I love that because I feel like nowadays, even with designer and high-end, they all are replicating each other. They have all the orange blossom, the same notes, and this is different. And I do feel like this falls more into like the fall winter category. You could wear this year round, but for me, it's a little sweet to wear in the summertime. You could, but for me, this really falls more into like the fall winter category. This is really beautiful. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. I think that this is, especially if you are a gourmand lover, which gourmand is all the trend right now with fragrances. This is really good. Coffee is very in right now. All of these notes are very much in. So I'm not sure why people aren't really talking about this one, but this is really nice. And I also feel like even though that this is a pour femme, this leans unisex. I feel like either could get away with this one. So yeah, out of the two, I probably like would have not blind bought the Pour Homme. For me, when I smelled it in store, it smelled more sweet, more orange blossomy, and then when I got it home, it was definitely more leatherish. This was a complete buy and buy. I don't regret anything, and I'm like obsessed. Like, I love it. It's actually better than what I thought it was going to be from looking at the notes online. So, all right, you guys, those are my final thoughts on these two new Gucci Guilty Absolutes. If you have smelled these, let me know. What is your favorite designer fragrance or fragrance in general? What are you all about lately? If you have any questions too, feel free to let me know. Like, are you, if you listen to the notes and you're like, is it too this? Is it too, because I know I will ask people that too. Like, is it too pink pepper? Does it smell too much, like this, for example? Like, feel free to ask, and I will be more than happy to help you in any way. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hype this video up, comment down below, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. All right, see you all next time. Bye-bye.